President Biden recently signed off on a coalition to train Ukrainian pilots on Western fighter jets like the F-16s in hopes that those jets will defend their front line. I talked with a retired Air Force general to see how the F-16s may help Ukrainians against Russian forces.
A couple of different things are necessary for Ukraine to ultimately win this war against Russia. One of them is this thing called air superiority,
which is the freedom to attack from the air and the freedom to defend against Russian attacks from the air. That's all a step closer thanks to the F-16.
These F-16s will be put to use immediately in executing some of those air superiority roles. And I think what that means is partially defending Ukraine against Russian aircraft and missile attacks, and then using that capability to try to take out and eliminate some of the air defense capabilities of the Russians.
But Brigadier General Tekert gives Ukraine high praise for how it's using new equipment to shoot down Russian weaponry.
I think that Ukraine has done an amazing job intercepting those drones and those missiles, especially with the new Patriot weapon system that they've received in the last couple of months.
To learn how to use the Patriot system in the F-16s, Ukrainian pilots travel out west, but there's still more work to do.
Now you also need to train maintainers and the other parts of the logistical chain for those F-16s. And I think that we are believing, based on the progress of the training of those individuals from Ukraine, that by the end of this year, we will be able to deliver F-16s that the Ukrainians can operate and sustain on their own.
And that'll bring the Ukrainians one step closer to air superiority.
Once we do that, then it enables those F-16s and other systems better capability to freely strike those targets in Russian-controlled territory and to support the troops on the ground who are engaged in battle against the Russian troops on the ground as well.
But Brigadier General Tekert says that's not even the best part.
I actually think the biggest thing that is a boost to Ukraine with respect to the F-16s is not how they will be employed, but it is that we are willing to give them this capability that ties them with us strategically for the next 2 to 3 decades.
To see my full interview with retired U.S. Air Force Brigadier Major General John Eckert, go to westernslope.now.com.